Hello everyone, giving you some install tips on a 1400 and 7400 series New Holland disc binds, as well as the case comparable models. This happens to be on a DCX 161. To start the install, first what I do is I normally take our center bracket here and this secondary bracket. In your kit they will come as two pieces. I generally bolt them together with these 4 bolts right here. They'll be 3/8 bolts. Just put them together temporary. You leave your nuts a little bit loose. Come to your machine and you will take out the existing carriage bolts in your machine. That's where that bracket will bolt to. But before you do that, slide this all the way down where it's supposed to be, so this is flush on your machine. And then you will use the holes in the bracket as your template. You want to drill through these 2 holes in the bracket down into the machine. This is an older kit that we have, so we only have 2 holes. The newer brackets will also have 2 right here, so you'll drill a total of 4 holes down into the machine using this bracket. There should also be 4 of these pipe spacers in the kit. You will put those, as you can see, the 2 here and the 2 more up front, and that'll complete your center bracket. So then once you do that, what I generally do is I take the curtain tubes out of the packet and then use the 2 1/2-inch bolts, stick them through the brackets, through the tubes. You want to make sure that on the tubes inside here where the bolt goes through, there's a piece of bushing welded in there. You want to make sure that you have that end towards the middle here. Put your bolts down through the bracket, through the tubing, through the bottom of the bracket, and then you use a top lock nut on the bottom. And you want to just have that snug. That way you're able to pivot the tubes from the center. So we're going to go out here to the end. And generally when I do an install, I put the curtain on last. This is just showing a machine that with everything installed, but you'll just want to have your bare tube here at the beginning of the install. So now we're going to go ahead and do the side brackets. On most machines, this back hole is here. What you're going to do is take the existing bolt out, put in a longer bolt that's included in the kit, and then you'll use this slot in the front as a template. You want to have it so it's level with the machine, so everything's on the same line. In the instance where you have a machine that does not have this hole, what we do is we have you measure back 3 3/4 inches from the front, and then go down 3 1/4 inches from the top. If you center punch that hole, then you can put in this bolt first and then use the back as a template to drill that one. So that's a very rare case that that'll happen, but if you happen to have one of those machines where this hole is not here, use that procedure. So once you get that in, put your nuts on the back, leave them finger tight, and then you can use that to kind of level things. Once you get your tubes on, set your tubes up on top of here, put your knob through the tube, screw it down in through the bracket, and then just get it centered where you need it to be with the slotted holes, and that should be the major part of the install. Once you get that all leveled where you like it, just go ahead and put your carriage bolts through the curtain, through the tube, flange nut on the back, while finger tight at first. What I generally like to do is come about 1/3 of the way in, hang my first one, hang a couple in the middle, and then hang one on the other end, and then you can come back and fill all the bolts in. And when you're all done, here's what the kit on the 1400, 7400, and comparable case Moco should look like with a rock block installed. Thank you.